Okay, welcome back to Casey's Beer Room. I'm Casey. This is Casey's Bar, and this is the World Cup of Beer. It's back again for the 2025 edition. We did it last year with, I think, 6 or so beers. It's going to be 6 beers again. Uh, Different countries, I think. Same beers, lagers again. I don't know the difference between Pilsner's technically a lager. But I think I'm just going to keep it to the standard lagers once again. And so before we get on to that, Dry July has just finished. My mate Scott Ramsey, he raised 20,000. No, he didn't. I think it was about 2,600 maybe. And he's probably hitting the Terps hard tonight, aren't you, Scotty? Good on you, mate. You deserve a good couple of beers after 31 days of not drinking. So congratulations, another good cause for cancer. So let's get on to the World Cup. I've picked six beers, and I got Mrs. Beer Room to put them into this box, so I don't know which two she's put in there. And it'll be pretty much the same as last year. You can vote. This is your chance or time to be part of the Casey's Beer Room channel. You can vote. I'll put up a poll on YouTube. I'll also put one up in Casey's Beer Room Facebook group. If you're not a member, check that out. You can go on there, Casey's Beer Room on Facebook, and there'll be a poll there. And I'm also maybe going to put one up on Instagram if I can. I don't know if you can or not on Instagram. I think you can. So you can vote. I'm going to give it a score out of what? Let me have a look. I don't know. I'll give it a score out of 4, and then each vote that you do will go on to that tally. Does that make sense? It does. Because what we've got the technology here in Casey's Beer Room, because this one's back. The whiteboard is back. The World Cup of Beer is back. So what I'm going to rate it on is colour, head, smell, and taste. And this is round 1. So where am I going to put this where it's not going to fall over? Let's put it up here. So without further ado, shall we get into it? I think we should. So, yeah, the beers. Let's open this up and let's see what we've got. Ooh, 2 green bottles. Not that you can see them, but they are. So there they are. Let's hope they don't fall out. Can you see them? It's Hollandia from the great country of Hollandia or Dutchlandia or the Netherlands. And we've got Ting Sing Toa from China. So let's get them out of the box before they fall out. Let's get rid of that. We'll throw that down there. So they're the 2 beers. We got the Netherlands up against the China virus, as Trumpy would say. So let's have a talk. Let's put the beer goggles on. Let's have a look at the Ting Tao. So Sing To. So if you were born in the early 2000s, you would know Teo. Sing Teo. We're going to rock this house like it's dynamite. Put your hands up in the air. Anyway, I've got a hangover. I've ran out of beer. Well, you know what I'm getting at. Sing Teo. So Sing Teo is from the province of Chongqing. It is from Qingdao, and it is imported directly from China. It's the 6th world's biggest brewery. I think they're the 2nd largest brewery in China with over 300 million litres of beer produced a year. So like I said, I went into the shops, bottle shops, and I just tried to find beers that are actually made in the country they're from. Like was going to get Carlsberg, but Carlsberg's made by Coopers. All the American beers you can get here are brewed under license. Corona, China, you know. So the beers we'll be doing will be import beers or beers from their country. So China, what's it known for? China virus, also known for honey chicken, or in their language, Hanyang, or if you go into a restaurant, number 23. So that's China and Hollandia. What is Hollandia known for? Holland, the Dutch, the Netherlands. Well, I'd say they're known for, Hollandia is also known for making or manufacturing truck body trays and stuff. They're also known for making wooden shoes and dikes. So that's Holland. That's all they've got. Plus, you can get off your dial by smoking weed in Amsterdam. So they're the two beers, Hollandia and Tsingtao. So the Tsingtao, export quality, excellent, exclusive importer for Australia and New Zealand is Eterson. Its ingredients are water, malt, rice, and hops. Its alcohol percentage is 4.5. Contains approximately 1.2 drinks, and it's in the 330ml green bottle. And it's a premium lager. Hollandia, what's it say? Oh, Jesus, that writing's very small, even with me beer goggles on. Ingredients: water, barley, malt, glucose syrup, hop extract. There you go. And it is 4.7. So it's 0.2 bigger. It's also in a 330ml bottle. And Hollandia have been going since 1758. And I think the Tsingtao was 1903. So they've been making beers for a long while. I think I've talked long enough. Let's crack these open. We'll go Tsingtao first. Let's put it in this dirty old KC's beer room glass. Both same glasses, both got the same amount of dirt. So that's the Tsingtao. Let's open up the Hollandia. Never tried Hollandia in my life. Whoop, we've had a bit of leakage. Yes, these glasses are beautifully dirty. So, as you can see, head retention. Tsingtao, Tsingtao, not very good. Head's shit. Let's get the score going here. Tsingtao head, 0. Let's put China, Dutch. So as you can see, I put it the 0 there. I think the Hollandia's head is holding pretty well, very small bubbles, so it's going to get a 1. Winning so far is Dutch. Let's go down the snatch and have a sniff. Oh, we can do colour first. Let's do colour first. Crystal clear, the China beer, China, crystal clear, a little bit of carbonation. Hollandia, it's also crystal clear, lots of carbonation again. So 1 point each for colour. Smell, let's go in for the snatch now. Well, the China beer is very grainy, nice herbally type smell. Strong grain herbal smell. It does smell like they're using noble hops, and I did read that Tingso or Kwandang, whatever province it is or city it's made in, it was a Imperial German, what do you call it? was leased to Imperial Germany back in the old days. So they brought over their master brewers from Germany, so they could have bought the master, or the, what did I call them? Noble hops. Jesus, noble hops with them. So that's the Tsingtao. Let's go Hollandia. Or slightly less smell. Just the lightest of grainy beer smell. Smells like beer. So at the moment, Tsingtao, China, 1. Hollandia, none for smell. Okay, it's the snatch. Let's get it down the hatch, eh? Cheers. Yep. Taste like it smells. Very grainy, sweet malt taste. A little bit of bitterness from the hops. I don't know what they're using. They didn't say. But it's quite nice. I don't mind that, actually. Yeah, so it does taste like a European style beer, the China. All right, let's try Hollandia. Light bodied. Wow. It's not as sweet, but it does have a nice herbal taste to it as well. It's not as strong taste as the China beer. It's leaving a nice ring around the edge of the glass. Yeah, no smell. I don't mind. It's quite nice. It's pretty good. Right, to me, the China beer it's nice, it's drinkable, but it's just a little bit overly sweet, I think. Whereas the Hollandia, little less sweet, not bitter either, but it's a lager or a premium. Is it premium? It's premium lager as well. Um, I think it's more sessionable than the China. Dutch, sessionable. China, it's nice, but I think I prefer the Hollandia. So tonight, the winner out of these two beers, it's going to be Dutch. 1 for taste, 0. So the winner with 3 points is Dutch, 2 points to China. There's the scoreboard. I'm KC. This is KC's Beer Room World Cup of Beer. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, get on the fucking YouTube, look up the poll, pick yours, go on my Facebook group, pick which beer you like, or go on Instagram and pick it, whatever. Go ahead, do it. You need to. Help me out here. So that's tonight's show. Thanks for joining me. China, Hollandia, Dutch, Netherlands, whatever you want to call them. It's the winner tonight for me. It's just a more rounded taste. It's not as sweet. That would get a bit sickly and heavy after a while, whereas I feel this beer would just keep going down all night. Right. So you all get there, you get down to your local bottle shop, buy some beers, have a good weekend, and until next time, send it. Don't forget to vote. Yeah, that is nice. I like that. Should have drank it years ago, maybe. Pretty piss poor, the China beer. Doesn't want to hold her head. Now it decides to have a head. Right.